We are continuing our questing venture in Westfall today. So, what level are we? Where are we? And what are we doing? We are level 13. We need to do some Defias trappers, smugglers, the pocket watch, continue killing gore tusks and vultures, then onto the gnolls, and so on. Alright. So everyone get cozy if you haven't already. I need to reacquaint myself with the buttons. I have been playing a bit of WoW over time. Words. Where are we heading? Up this way. I've been playing a bit of WoW on my downtime, but I have been giving retail World of Warcraft another go now that they've updated some things. Okay, you're having that one, that's fine. We'll take this one then. And I've been playing a warlock in that, so the buttons and how warlocks work, as much as they are very similar, are very different. Oh, there is a ball. Let's go grab that. Do we have Green Soul Shards, Health Funnel gives 12 health to the casters. What are they called? Eat my cast. And they're a mage, that's funny. I like it. My train of thought is lost. So yeah, it'll just take me a minute to kind of re-get used to Warlock Life on Classic. What's that? We don't want to do the Harvest Watchers just yet. I wouldn't mind that vulture. Just don't want to aggro the wolves either side. And we've got all of our vulture meat. What level are you? We have got Running Cry the Dragon Slayer still, which is nice. For another hour, although it is more of a melee situation. Hey, Night Raven, how are you doing? We'll go somewhere easier for those guys. Nice, we got another liver. We don't need those guys anymore. We don't need these harvest golems. I'm just thinking, where was the pocket watch? I think it's behind there. Is this the right farm? You're doing well, been up since 5? Oh no, that's very early. Why are you up so early? Oh, it's not this farm. It's this one, that's it. Oh, in my divine wisdom, that is my brain fog as well. I thought I didn't have a video for tonight, for the gaming channel, because my brain fog does things like that. So I thought, oh no, I'm gonna have to really quickly edit the stream and get that uploaded. But no, I have last week's stream. I think we're going to pull both of them if we get that. There is a super sneaky way, if it still works. Trying to avoid the wolves. If we come around here, there is a way that... Oops. Zoom out a bit further. We can get the pocket watch through the wall and be super, super sneaky. And there we go. Super stealth mode right there. Sister goes to work at that time. No worries, Dragon. I appreciate the lurk. Okay, let's just have a quick munch of some food and get our health up. We're going to head into a mine just around the corner, because we should be able to get the majority, if not all, of our trappers and smugglers. That way, we will grab this person though, since they are on their own. Alright, we're heading down into this mine. It looks like someone has been here recently. We'll zoom out a little bit, we don't want to get caught. And there we are. And we can also get our red bandanas here. head in. And hopefully we won't get too many respawns. I think the weakness, I know it's reckless for not running. Oh, am I getting respawns? And there she runs. Let's just grab that. And how about our voided boy? There we go. And we've got one down there. So let's grab her. Hopefully we'll get some more bandanas while we're here. I'll try not to be too quiet. Oh, we've aggroed 3. Okay, that's fine. I'll make that 4. And this may not go very well. Oh, and we've got respawns. Yep, let's GTFO. We may die. Drink that. Drink that. We're sacrificing, yep, our voided boy. Are we good? That's a change in TVC. Normally you wouldn't get your soul shard back. Did you ever play the original version of the Warlock where you had to gather shards to enable your spells? And he doesn't like this place. No, I did not. Was that part of like 2004 classic? Or was that in a later expansion? Because I know in retail the warlocks do work slightly differently. So you don't normally gather shards this way in retail. And in retail, some of your spells require shards, which you do just kind of gather. Right, we're gonna just gingerly poke our heads in. So obviously where someone had been in here before us, it did mean we kind of got a little ganked by respawns. And I should make a health stone. So there we go. Our inventory's getting a little full. She's not back yet. Let's grab you and do line of sight. There we go. Oh, he ran off. Let's grab that. So you just gotta be a little bit more strategic coming through here. We'll line of sight her as well. We've got up someone there. We just need to be a bit more aware of our surroundings and caves and mines. And if you're doing hardcore, they are the death of most hardcore characters. Going into caves and mines, you should just end up trapped by the respawns. But hopefully, there we go, we've got a guy down here. It was in the original base game when it came out. Oh, really? Like, I'm not surprised that they had previous versions of the Warlock. But no, I didn't get a chance to play the game that early on. I'm fairly new to WoW, as I started playing when Classic first re-released. Driver, how you doing? First re-released in 2019. Was when I first was introduced to the game. We're very low on mana, but what we can do is we can turn some health into some mana, just to gain a little back. Let's line of sight this guy. Just making sure there's no respawns behind us. The Infernal and the Doom Guard. Oh, okay. Been missing well, super busy. Your pally's 57. You're totally itching for TVC. Same, to be honest. My priest is level 61 now. And me and my partner are kind of, do we finish up the classic content, or do we just go straight to the Outlands? Because we are currently questing in the Plaguelands. We've just finished Western Plaguelands. And we need to finish Eastern. But, you know, do we just go, no, let's just go through the portal and play TVC. It's also one of those things that the higher level gameplay you're in, the more brain cells it takes. So it's sort of like, when have we got the time? Are we geared enough for the Outlands? Does classic pre-base matter right now? You know, is it worth me trying to get my True Faith vestments? Or, you know, what is the crack? Because I've never played TVC. I've only done classic. I tried retail years ago. And it was so overwhelming and let's rush you through the kind of leveling content to get you to max level so that you can do endgame stuff, that it put me off. I am now giving it another go. My inventory's full. Oh no. Let's get rid of the banana suit. Is there anything in here? Let's delete that. Someone obviously looted that and left it. Trash panda. We don't want that done at the shop. 3 stream streak. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support. What do we not need? We do kind of need the milk. Oops. I'm not paying attention. We need to hand in some of these quests that we've finished. Yeah, we don't need the cheese. We'll ditch that. Lunch has made you more sleepy. It does that for me too. Like if I have something to eat, especially if it's very filling, I am so sleepy afterwards. Drag him back. Try and line of sight him. Is he coming? Yeah, there we go. And we've nearly got all our trappers and smugglers done, which this cave is really good for. Oh, I do want the linen. Let's delete that. And give me that. There we go. I usually level old world until 60. It's a bit rough at 58. There's a bunch of easy quests to get. Oh, even like endgame classic. So it's not really worth doing endgame classic content. Just head to TVC. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. I hope you're good. Because I thought that my general issue with like expansion packs and stuff Ooh, you just dinged level 14. Well, that's good. Let's line of sight you. Going again, and I was really... I was really hoping it wouldn't be, like... Because I feel like expansions tend to effectively shit on previous expansion packs in certain ways, and it really bothers me. A wall crack. Yeah, 61 will be sitting nice there. Okay. Let's have a quick drink. We'll probably do that then. Thank you, Triber. Oh, we can wear our wand. Yes. Give me the new wand. And then we can disenchant that. Where's my shard? Let's swap that. So they had like 5-star squishes in retail. Yeah, I heard about the like weird reduction, then the change in max level and stuff. Thank you, Stewie. I'm glad you think so. That is the aim. Keep it nice and cozy. Oh, we've killed as many as we need. And we only need 3 more bandanas. Hopefully we'll get those. Getting out of this cave somewhat safely. Or someone's outside fighting. Let's grab you. And we can do our... oh jeez. You deal with that while I deal with my inventory. We'll delete that. I'll pick those up. There we go. We'll head back to town and do some hand-ins. And then we can go do our level up. Our bags are very full. Get rid of those. And see if anything... Oh, we'll take the light feather. And the others can stay there, that's fine. Okay. Let's see. So we need to head back to give in the forgotten heirloom. And then down to do the Westfall stew and the grotesque liver pie. And then we can hand in the People's Militia. Oops. I'm clicking on all the wrong things. We do need to kill some extra Defias, but I think we get another kill quest for some more defiers, so that's not really too much of a stress at the moment. I thought we were going to aggro him. Yeah, which caused backlash from the fan base. Made the entire tier here. Yeah. That's the part of like retail WoW, and every time like a new expansion is introduced, like stop shitting on old content. Don't make things that were such an achievement nothing, because that's not fair. Like, there's things that people work for and work really hard for. So for example, the mounts. Yes, it is very nice that the mounts and riding skills are cheaper, but it's also like all the people that got their epic mounts the old school original way with like 1,000 gold and the rep farming and everything, because obviously gaining rep is much easier now as well, and it just shits on all of that. It's my only problem
Have a good one
with WoW. Right. My watch. Thank you so much, kind lady. We are but poor farmers, and we have lost our land, but please accept this reward as a token of our appreciation. And we get some bread and some milk.
See you later.
Which is good, because we can replace our water with milk and our mushrooms with the bread. And before we head to the next hand in, let's just see. That one's better for us. That's better for us. Like what we've got in our inventory that we can wear. I think that's everything. I do need to put the mana pots down here. So let's do that. Just reorganize our inventory a little bit. There we go. And let's go hand in the Westfall stew and the Gortusk liver pie. Then we'll go and sell, and we'll nip the Stormwind and do our level up. Alright, let's speak to Selma.
Can I help you?
Gortusk liver pie. All I need for my famous meat pie are 8 Gortusk livers.
Safe travels.
These are just perfect, Lunafell. Thank you so much. Farmer Saldine and I are going to feast tonight. And here's a little something for you for the hard work. You didn't think I was going to let a warlock like you go hungry, did you?
Have a good one.
My inventory is full. Luckily, I think this guy
Need help?
has a shop. There we go. Just create some space. and just sell a few bits. And then we'll go and hand that back in.
What can I do for you?
No,
Farewell.
yeah, we won't reread that
See
this
you around.
time.
Have a good one.
Okay, Westfall stew. Come back with the following ingredients: 3 stringy vulture meat, 3 gore-tusk snouts, 3 murloc eyes, and 3 okra, which we have.
Safe travels.
That okra will thicken up the broth nicely. Now we just add the stringy vulture meat, a few murloc eyes, and those delicious gore-tusk snouts. And we're done. For all your help, Lunafell, I want you to take today's first batch of Westfall stew. And then we don't really need any of these other items,
Be careful.
but we get them anyway. So with these quests, I did show it in my fishing and cooking video, but where I went to the cooking trainer, up top in the bar area is a guy that sells all of the recipes that you can get from questing. So if you don't want to do these quests, or you've done it once, you've had enough, you don't want to do it on your ults, you can just buy them from that seller. So that includes the Westfall stew, the gore-tusk liver pie, and if you, oops, wrong button. Let me just go to Stormwind. So over here at the cooking trainer, if you go upstairs above the bar, that's where you'll find the guy that has all the recipes.
King's honor, friend.
Okay, what else do I want to sell? We also need to think what would sell well on the auction house. I did do a scan before the stream, because at the moment it still takes a little while. It's not as bad as it once was, but it's still pretty iffy. We want to keep that. We're going to need some bigger bags soon. These are in a quest, and I don't remember what quest they're from. So that would be good to sell in the auction house. That would probably be good to disenchant. And we can disenchant. I can't disenchant the wand. We'll just sell that. You can disenchant ones that you don't make, but the ones you do, you can't disenchant. We don't need Tiger's Eye, but it does. Oh my days. Okay. And we don't need to do any cooking, because we'd leveled that with our fishing, which is very easy to do. So we have extra snouts and things. Let's pop that one up there.
Light bless you.
And then we'll head down to Sentinel Hill and hand in the other quest. And then we'll go do our level up. But hopefully soon with our tailoring, the next bag upgrades we'll get will be wool. This stream is so enchanting. Thank you, Ultraman. I like to enchant, disenchant, and tailor to your needs. And then we need to go back and do the pause. Coast Watchers.
Light be with you.
Okay, the People's Militia.
Be careful.
Well done, Lunafell, my scout. Witnessed your valiant acts. You are proving yourself quite well so far.
For the Alliance.
A band of vicious Defias pillagers has been seen plundering the Gold Coast Quarry, Moonbrook, and the Alexton farmstead. The People's Militia will not stand for such behaviour. Dispatch immediately, Lunafell, and make Light's presence known in Westfall. The Gold Coast Quarry is near the shore to the west of the tower. The next step of your training, I want you to kill 15 of those foul Defias pillagers and 15 Defias looters. Grindstoutmate wants you to kill 15 pillagers and 15 Defias looters and return to him on Sentinel Hill.
Go with honor, friend.
You noticed you put the word wow instead of the word wow. I did. Oh, and we have the Defias Brotherhood.
For the Alliance.
The band of wretches responsible for driving the good people of Westfall from the land call themselves the Defias Brotherhood. I need you to infiltrate this clan of thugs. We need to know who heads up the cartel and where they're hiding out. In Lakeshire, in the inn, there is a rogue by the name of Wiley who owes me a favour. Travel to Lakeshire in Redridge Mountains east of Elwyn and find out what you can.
Be careful.
So this, as annoying as this quest can be, the back and forth between Grindstoutmate, Redridge, and then also Stormwind goes on for a little bit. It is worth doing. And then that will lead you to also Darkshire. So even if that quest ends up being grey for you when you get here, it is worth doing because it is a chain that leads on to other things. But let's fly back to Stormwind and we'll go see our trainer.
What can I do for you?
And while we're flying, I'm just going to super quickly nip to the toilet and I will be back shortly.
See you around.
And there we are, we've landed in Stormwind. Let's go and see our Warlock trainer. Are there any quests here we should pick up as well? So that is a Dead Minds quest. And then there's Humble Beginnings. Donation of War. Gift Flex. Thank you so much for the 20 stream streak. Thank you for the support. I really appreciate that. Thank you. How are you doing? Here we are, the slaughtered lamb. And down the winding steps we go. Speak to our warlock trainer and see what we've got for level 14. Okay, we have rank 2 of corruption. Curse of recklessness. This one's new. Curses the target with recklessness, increasing melee attack power by 20, but reducing armor by 140 for 2 minutes. Cursed enemies will not flee and will ignore fear and horror effects. That only one curse per warlock can be active on any one target. And then we've also got Drain Life. Transfers 10 health every second from the target to the caster. And that lasts for 5 seconds. So we're going to train all for 24 silver and 30 copper.
Farewell.
And then opening our spell book. So we have Corruption, rank 2, Curse of Recklessness, and then Drain Life. How do I want these ordered? So Drain Soul gives me a soul shard. Health Funnel heals my pet. And then Life Tap. Let's put that up there. So we'll have our soul shards, heal ourselves, and then heal our pet. And then fear nice and far away. Then we'll speak to our demon trainer. See if he has any grimoires for us. So we do get Blood Pact rank 2 for our imp. Shield of Fire for our imp as well. Phase Shift for our imp. And that is it. So let's summon our imp. And we can teach him these spells. So there is Dakin. We'll teach him Fire Shield, Blood Pact rank 2. Oh, I already knew Phase Shift. Oops. Can I give this back to you? Here you go.
on you.
And then we want our Voidy Boy back. And then I'm just going to double check the grimoires with our Voidy Boy. I really like the voice actor and effects for the Voidy Boy. But I don't think we have anything just yet. No, we don't.
Right.
Okay. Let's head out. Because we will use our imp in dungeons. So the imp is the DPS pet, and our Voidy Boy is our tanky pet, or minion. We will do a little bit of tailoring while we're here, because we've got quite a lot of linen in our pockets. And the tailoring trainer is just down here. So I don't know if we've got anything to
What can I do
learn
for you?
right now. Any greens for us? I don't think so.
Light bless you.
So let's speak
Good
to
day to you.
the supplies lady, and we'll get a stack. Oh no, we'll get 19, because we've got one there. And then let's create a bunch of bolts of linen for ourselves. I think our Voidy Boy is bored. And then what we'll do is we'll make a bunch of the brown linen robes for us to disenchant, although we can level up more efficiently with the linen belts, which might be a little bit more worth it. And then we should be able to get our tailoring up quite high. So how many bolts do we have? We have 24. So if I get 4 more, and there we go. And then we'll do create all. Just do a little bit of our professions. So, oh, it's gone yellow. We stop.
See you around.
We should have something else we can learn now. So we can do our journeyman tailoring. So we'll train that. We can now make linen bags. I don't think there's anything else. We'll learn the gloves. That might be a level up item.
Be careful.
And there we go.
I supply only the finest goods.
So yeah, we'll
Step on
keep
up.
this window open. We'll sell the belts back to her, because our bags are pretty full. And then, so yeah, the gleaming gloves would be our next leveling. But if we also do the brown linen robes, which is a little bit less economic, we can also disenchant them for materials. And then that means any greens we get we can sell them rather than disenchant them, because we will need to be able to pay for our mount. Oh no, we won't. We're a warlock. We will have a quest for our mount. We might have to buy the riding skill though. Oh, I'm torn between efficiency. We'll do that. We'll do the robes. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I do have enough slots. Do you guys have any favorite professions? For me, I do really enjoy tailoring and enchanting, but it is one of the harder ones to make money and level up. Okay, and now what we can do
See you later.
is we will disenchant them. And then that also gives us enchanting levels. So I think you can disenchant up to, I think, level 50. Unless TBC has changed it. But in Classic, I think it was around level 50 that you could level up your enchanting by disenchanting things. Is that everything? It is. Lovely. I do have a bolt of linen left, and then just one piece of linen cloth. And we've managed to get our tailoring and enchanting up a little bit.
Well met.
See if he's got anything else for us. It doesn't look like it.
Go with honor, friend.
We'll go check the enchanting trainer as well, because we are up to level 14 now, thanks to our disenchanting. And we do already have our ruined copper rod. Oops.
Hey there.
So we can learn the lesser magic wand. And that's
Safe
it.
travels.
So we've got a few things. What do these sell for? It's not going to tell me unless I make one, is it? I should have checked on my other one before I sold it. Oh, I can check. I think.
Well met.
Let's go to browse goods and buy back. So they auction for 12 silver and vendor for 5.
Light bless you.
So what we can do is make a few wands. You never want to do too many because you don't want to saturate the market and bring down the price too much. Obviously some people will.
Hello.
What else have we got in here that we could use? Let's open this. So we can make 2 wands. So we will do that and we'll put them on the auction house. Because as much as I did give myself some starting gold, so that we weren't on the struggle bus straight off the bat, I would like to try and show you other ways of making money through your professions and everything. So we can do a bunch of enchant bracer, minor health. So this is what you would do to level up. You can either keep spare like armor bits in your bank, or just do it to your own armor, which lower levels it doesn't matter too much if it's your own. When you get to higher levels and you've got enchants that you want, then it might be time to bring in having spares. But I'll do a couple of these. I won't do all of them because going through this many will take a long time. But that's how you would sort of level up your enchanting and things. So let's put that dust back. And then let's see what we can put on
Safe travels.
the auction house. And you'll get to see kind of how laggy it still is. It's nowhere near as bad as it was a couple of weeks ago, but it's still kind of bad. Okay, so we'll go to selling, and we'll do 2 stacks of wands, and there'll be 12 silver each. Now this does say it sells for 60 silver. There's one up there, so the likelihood of this selling is very low. Or if there was none up there, I would probably say it's not going to sell. We will try. If it doesn't, then we will just sell it to a vendor. We don't need Tiger's Eye, so we can sell that. And then because these are quest items, they should sell. And because I only have 2, we're going to do 2 stacks of 1. Because people often get bored of grinding and they'll come to buy 1 or 2 from the auction house. The boar meat I'll leave as a stack of 5. We'll sell the oil as well. It's only 96 copper. Oh, and it does pre-warn you that when you can make more selling to a vendor. And because the auction house charges you a deposit, it is cheaper and better to sell this to a vendor. How about the livers? We can put those up. Although I think we might need some of this stuff for Redridge, but and again, it's a bit low. So maybe if we do 2 stacks of 1, there's 99 copper. Let's just bump it up to a silver. That's fine. Things like the ores and stuff I'd rather someone have. And that's it. Hey Mas, how you doing? And that's it for that. That should be some space in our bags. I'm gonna send the light feather to my priest. So we'll just go to the mailbox. And my priest is called Violet Faye. And we'll send that light feather over. once you get to higher levels, you don't really get light feathers all that frequently. Now, if you don't have an alt or you're playing a character that doesn't need them, I would honestly keep them aside until you've got a full stack and then put them on the auction house. I'm just going to sell these. We don't need anything else. That's a quest item. And then this is standard food. And that one, this is buff food, which is good. We want that. So I'm going to pop these just for the time being down here, so I remember I've got them. And now we have a long walk to Red Ridge. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. So what I'll do is we'll turn off our HUD and we'll have a very nice, albeit slightly long, walk to Red Ridge. And we'll get some very nice Elven Forest ambience. If you guys have got any questions, do feel free to ask. I will happily share any add-on information. And if you need any advice, if I know the answer, I will gladly help. Oh, we get the rainy ambience through Elwyn. How nice. Super cozy. So we have to, I'll have to put the HUD back on. We're going to be walking down here all the way along and then into Red Ridge. So we've got some foggy, slightly overcast. The rain has gone. Elwyn Forest is so cozy, and the birds chirping. Hopefully the fog will lift. We're almost halfway now. Maybe the sun will come out once we get to Red Ridge. But we get to walk past all the areas that we've already quested in. VODs from these live streams I do put up onto my YouTube channel. So just in case you didn't know, I do have 3 YouTube channels. We have my gaming channel, which has got some older content on that isn't as ASMR-y, but we do have an ongoing Minecraft series that is fully Minecraft ASMR. You're completely and utterly amazed. Thank you so much, Chewy. I really appreciate that. And thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. I hope you're good. So the videos have had a bit of a pause in upload / streaming because I'm doing a big dig in Minecraft at the moment. Otherwise there would probably be 20 videos of just digging and digging and digging and digging some more. So we're doing some WoW while I work on that off stream. And then I do traditional ASMR as well. And then I have my journal / arts and crafts channel, which is also ASMR. So it's journal ASMR, arty ASMR, and crafty ASMR. My main goal is to just create a cozy, atmospheric ASMR goodness, safe space online, where if you just want some company, oh thank you. Did I manage to click on him? Thank you.
Much appreciated.
I am that person that will stop to thank people for buffing me. Because he didn't have to dismount to buff me, but he did. And I appreciate that. Because we are fairly low level for this area. Although there's a fewer lower level quests. I really appreciate that, Chewy. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. We're gonna go past Guard Parker. The sun has come out as we venture into Redridge. Now we're here to pick up the flight point. We'll hand in a quest, pick up a quest, and we're going to be flying about for a little bit because this is one of those quests that is annoying because it's very much a yo-yo quest, but it is worth doing. And if you're playing a rogue, this is the place where you'd come to level your lockpicking. There's an area at the top, and also there is...
Need help?
Pick up that flight point.
See you around.
And in this water there are lockboxes that you can do as well. I wonder if you can actually cook at that cauldron. So generally speaking, if a fire has a name that comes up down this bottom bit here, like the tooltips little pop up when you hover over something or someone, then generally you can cook on it. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
I always have my little roleplay macros because I like to be able to thank people for buffing or if they've helped me kill a mob or anything like that. And often as well, if we're in a contested area, I like to wave or say hi to any horde because I am not going to be one of those pain in the butt alliance people.
Hey there.
To Leah, hello my lovely. Is a bit loud? Oh, of course, I can turn that down.
For the Alliance.
That is not a problem. We're still kind of working out volumes. It might be wonky. We'll go down to 70%. Is it the music? Or is it the ambience? We have options. I do appreciate you letting me know. In fights, I've got you. So that is down at 15%. We'll put the master volume down a little bit. Then music up a touch. And ambience up a touch. And then the effects down. We'll see how that is. Thank you so much for letting me know.
Can I help you?
There we are. So we are speaking to Wiley. Thank you, Nia. I appreciate that. So words. So Stout Mantle sent you. Well, I owe him.
See you around.
What I'm about to tell you could cost me my life. The Defias gang is up to something big. Last I heard, they were working in conjunction with various gnolls, kobolds, and even goblins. Take this note to Stout Mantle. It explains as much as I know on the subject.
Be careful.
Thank you so much for the hydrate. Redeem. Anyone else that needs to take a sip of their drink, do so. I'm good, thank you, Nia. How are you, my lovely? Okay, so we'll be going back to Red Ridge. For a little added XP, we will do a safe quest. So the quests in this area do start at level 15. So there is this guy, he might be level 18. But you do get a level 15 quest, which is to find Hillary's necklace. And it's worth doing that while you're here, because otherwise it might be grey by the time you get here to quest. You're hungry? Oh no. But you're stuck in a depression. As long as you eat something, some chocolate, or maybe get a hot chocolate. I would like you to eat something. I hope you feel better soon, hun. I know those depression holes can be rough. Because I'm normally, when I get in those ruts, for some reason my brain thinks I don't deserve sleep. Which is stupid. But it gets like that. And if your brain's doing that with food, I get it. But you require sustenance, Otherwise, you'll end up feeling poorly and dizzy and stuff. So, well, that person's doing the quest. It doesn't need to be healthy. It doesn't need to be anything with nutritional value, but something yummy. Comfort food. Like bread. I like bread. But I hope you do try. You make lasagna. You can eat chocolate. Oh yeah, do that. I agree with that. I'm proud of you. Okay. Hello there, ma'am. Do you have a little time you could help us out, please? My friend Hillary lost her necklace, and we can't find it. We've been fishing all day here, and we looked around here already. The only thing I can think of is that it fell into the lake. Our parents don't want us to swim in the lake. Sorry, I've got a burp brewing. My mum says there's some mean things underwater, but you look like you aren't scared of mean things. Could you find it for her, please? Oh my gosh, excuse me. I do apologize. Let's see. Oh, there it is, right there. That is a lucky one. So where all these cogs are is where it could be, and it'll respawn in one of those locations as soon as someone's picked it up. I do love a good lasagna. And then we can pop up, and then we'll go on shore. But that's a nice easy quest that might be grey by the time you get here, just to get done and out of the way while you're doing the backwards and forwardsing from Westfall. Hi, I missed my necklace. My daddy got it for me. Daddy says that there are monsters in the lake. Did you beat up any monsters? Thank you for finding my necklace, Miss Warlock. You're very kind. My kitty thanks you too. Isn't that right? FC. EFC? FC. And if you're roleplay inclined and you want to pet, you can do /pet, and it will pet either a person, someone's pet, anything like that. There are so many like / somethings you can do. Alright, so I think we have to go back to Westfall.
Hello.
So we'll fly back there. I gotta think of what to cook for dinner tonight. Yesterday I did pesto chicken pasta, and then on Friday I'm gonna slow cook. I'm gonna slow cook a smoked gammon joint on Friday. So I need to think of dinner options for tonight and tomorrow. So maybe a mac and cheese or a shepherd's pie. And then that could last 2 days. And then it's only the weekend I need to worry about. My lips are a little too dry. Okay. So we should get the last of our bandanas while we're doing this quest. We need to deal with the gnolls as well. But let's go and hand this in. And then he might tell us to go to Stormwind. We'll see what Grian Stoutmantle says.
King's honor, friend. Light bless you.
Good to see you back, Lunafell. What did Wiley have to say for himself?
For the Alliance.
Bah. I should have let that scoundrel rot when I had the chance, but this information is crucial. Good work.
Go with honor, friend.
I wonder what Wiley meant when he mentioned the stonemasons. Perhaps that was a slip of the tongue. Could the Defias gang be related to the stonemasons? Only one man would know for sure. Matthias Shaw, head of SI7. Show him Wiley's note and see if he has anything to add to this growing mystery. If you have trouble finding Shaw, check the barracks in Old Town. So we need to head to Stormwind.
Light bless you.
We'll get the running round done out of the way this time. Or like right now, and then we can dive into the other quests. And then maybe after another stream in Westfall,
How are you?
we'll be ready for the Dead Mines.
See
Alright,
you
let's fly to Stormwind. Be nice if they added more ambience on flight paths. This area was where we fought Hogger. The farms over there. And here we are, back in Stormwind. And the Stormwind music is always so loud. It's like you must have that grand entrance. So I'm just going to head over here really quickly and go and speak to Shaw. And if you're a rogue, this is where your rogue trainer is. nice ambience with the running water. I think we need to turn the music down while we're installing, don't we? We'll do one more notch and see how that is. It's only the Stormwind music that is so, like, in your face. My favourite main city is Darnassus. But a lot of people don't spend time there. You gotta go take a walk with your pup. Oh, I hope you have a good walk. And thank you for hanging out today. I really appreciate it. I'll be live again on Friday. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in.
Well met.
So welcome to the SI7 headquarters, Lunafell.
For the Alliance.
What business do you have with me? I'm a very busy man.
Be careful.
This matter might be more complex than Stoutmantle realizes.
For the Alliance.
The Stonemasons Guild was run by a man named Edwin Van Cleef. Van Cleef was responsible for rebuilding Stormwind after the Orcs razed it in the First War. Apparently Van Cleef and his men were unhappy with their treatment by the king after the reconstruction was complete. That just might explain a thing or two. I have written more detailed account for your master in Westfall. Take this to him at once. Yes, sir.
Go with
Master
honor,
Matthias, sure. Oops, I'm pressing wrong buttons. I love finding out all these bits of lore. So we'll head back to Westfall. And then it might send us back to Red Ridge. I'm not sure. And just a little piece of info, because there's some new people here. Just to be as lurker friendly as possible. I will always thank you for the follow, but I'll never call you out by name. But I have seen you, and I do appreciate you. But if you want to stay lurking, I won't call you out. Oh,
What can
these
I do for you?
purple robes are nice. Hang on.
Light bless you.
No, she left. I wanted to look at them.
Need help?
Oh well. Let's head to Westfall.
Be careful.
This is what I mean by this is a very yo-yo quest. But you do find out some interesting lore, which is nice. My hay fever's starting to kick in a little bit. I'm a little stuffy. Alright, let's go speak to Brian Stoutmantle. And let him know what we found out.
Greetings. For the Alliance.
Did Master Shaw shed any light on things?
Light bless you.
Edwin Van Cleef. I know the name well. To think that man, so industrious and talented, could turn into such a scoundrel unnerves me. I'll need further proof before I believe this.
Be careful.
We need to discover the location of the Defias hideout. Luna found my scouts report that a Defias messenger has been seen on the roads between Moonbrook and the Gold Coast Quarry and the Jangalode mine. I want you to capture him. If he resists, kill him and bring me whatever he is carrying.
Go with honor, friend.
So this is what that quest leads to. Frost Ranger, thank you so much. Thank you so much for that 2 months resub. I really appreciate that. And I appreciate you using your Prime with me. Thank you so much. I hope you're good. So this quest is why it's worth doing the backwards and forwards, because we'll get sent to do the Defias Messenger, which is a level 18, so we won't be doing that just yet. And if you're ever playing and you see the messenger, for the good of all the people around you, just kill him. Everyone will appreciate it, because then he'll spawn back in Moonbrook rather than being randomly somewhere and waiting forever for him. Queen of Cats. Wow, a 30 stream streak. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the support. How are you doing, Han? So we will head this way, because we are too low level for that quest just yet. We will head this way. We're heading over here. Oh, we haven't resummoned our blue guy. Voidy boy, just working and lurking. I appreciate the work. Thank you so much. Alright. So if I remember correctly, the area we're going to, the respawn rates can be quite bad in terms of hyperspawns, I think. Son of a Lich King, that scenery is awesome. I'm very much enjoying your, I don't know, what are they called? My brain's lost the word. The WoW related respawns, that's it. Thank you. So we're heading to a cave. There is an area. It might be more over here, I can't remember. Where the respawns can be pretty crazy. I don't think the cave is too bad. Oops, I didn't see the other guy. We didn't pull him, that's good. Hopefully the combat volume is better now and not too jarring. Someone has just come out of the cave, so we may get a fair few respawns. Sounds like a Doberman barking. Make sure there's no one there. No. Okay, good. Let's pull them back. Oh, we did get both of them, that's fine. We can manage. Actually, let's do that on you. Oh, I died. Oops. Don't mind me. I was not paying attention to my health. Oops. Whoopsie daisies. We didn't get our shard back that time. Lisa, how are you, my dear? While I'm safe because I'm dead, let's do you a shout out. Oops. If anyone doesn't know the lovely Lisa, it's Practical Magic. You should give her a follow. She's a magical human being. You won't regret it. Oh, I should take out the at. I'm not streaming very well. I am a pro streamer, I swear. There we go. I wasn't paying attention to my health and I died. WoW is doing good. We've not long hit level 14. So, because we're following the lore, we're not doing what I normally do, which is following the green quests. So green quests are easier. They do give a little bit less XP, but it's a bit more of a chill time. Used to play, come play. So we are on WoW Classic, the Burning Crusade, and we are following the lore rather than the green quests, because I've played this game a lot. Oh no, we've got respawns. This is gonna be bad. Okay, can I Is this safe? No, it's not safe. It's not safe. Quick. Okay. Do that. Let's deal with her. Hopefully. Come on, cast. It's not gonna be enough. It's not gonna be enough. I'm gonna die again. Let's run out. The respawns, the respawns. Oh, there's other people here. It's the problem with caves. It's one of those things, like, I know I'm gonna die a lot on this character because we're not following green quests, which is why I'm playing a warlock, so that I have a summon that can help me quest. If I was doing a different class, this would be a lot harder to do. But maybe if I go on top of the cave, we could respawn up there and then come back down. We'll try that if I'm like above, because then that should be safe, hopefully, if it will allow me to do so. We have an Ivy raid. Welcome in, everyone. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of people. And I'm dead. Oh, there we go. We can res here. We'll stay in our ghostly form for now. Hey, Tack. Hey, Yummy. How are you guys? Welcome in. How are you all? We've got magical people in the chat. Welcome in, Raiders. How are you, Ivy? How was your stream? Don't mind me, I'm just dead at the moment. Welcome in, everyone. This is a bit more of a unusual ASMR stream. We are playing World of Warcraft Classic, the Burning Crusade. Thank you so much for the follows. I am currently dead, but we're fine. We are doing a cozy, lore-driven World of Warcraft playthrough. So we are just following the lore, which means we are doing quests that are a little high level and a little bit more sketchy. But it's a fully ambient, cozy playthrough. I also do normal ASMR, journal ASMR, art ASMR, and craft ASMR. So I hope everyone is well. And also I do stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So welcome in. I'm gonna respawn. Now that I'm safe, we're gonna summon our Voidy Boy. I hope you're good, Ivy. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. So we're going to do some stamina food. So this food, as long as we sit and eat for at least 10 seconds, we will become well fed and gain 4 stamina and spare for 15 minutes. So we're going to do that. We're going to let our mana top back up. We're going to buff ourselves. You've always wanted to see how this game is? I adore WoW. It's one of my favorite games. I find it super cozy. Because it also has, you have your professions, and I get very obsessed with my professions. So as a warlock, I am a tailorer, and I do enchanting. So you can only pick kind of 2 main professions, and then you get 3 side professions, which are first aid, cooking, and fishing. And we're currently trying to beat up some bad guys, get their red bandanas, but they also need to be pillagers or looters. If you have any questions at all, do feel free to ask. I will show you my add-ons or anything else you might need to know. Let's do a lion strength elixir as well. And hopefully all the respawns have respawned so that we can more safely make our way into this cave. If any of the combat sounds are still too loud, we're still working out our volumes a little bit because Stormwind music is super loud. So I'm just dragging these guys back to try not to aggro more than one mob at a time. And also all the mods for gaming, journal stuff, go on my YouTube channels. And we're going to need to line of sight the mage. So if we head this way, they should come over. Although, yeah, they can cast through rock, which is fantastic. Try and get our health back up a little bit. There we go. Caster's hurt. There's another one over here. So let's deal with that one. I hope everyone is doing well. Okay, let's pull this person, oops, this side. I am, thank you, Ice. How are you? There we go, and we finally got all of our bandanas. We're going to send our Voidy Boy in first. Oh, do you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to spend... Oh, I've got 2 talent points. I do this all the time. So you get 1 talent point per level from level 10. And I often do forget. Okay, let's deal with that guy. I'm gonna have to pull a pot. I'm gonna die again. maybe this cave isn't for us right now. I will admit defeat. Just doing a little work, enjoying the content. Yeah, I forgot 2 talent points. I do it all the time. What we'll do is we'll do return me to life. That's fine. And we'll take some resurrection sickness because I'm out of shards and we've got talent points to do. So I don't remember what I was doing. Demonic Embrace would be good, a bit more health. I don't think I was going down the destruction tree. It was between Affliction and Demonology. So, Demonic Embrace increases your stamina. So we've got level 1 at the moment, which increases your stamina by 3, but it does reduce your spirit. But as a warlock, you can sacrifice health for mana. So more health equals more mana. So we'll pop a point in there. And then we were doing suppression, which reduces the chance for enemies to resist your affliction spells by 4%. And if we do another point, that goes up to 6. So we'll do that. It's just our kind of base talents. I do normally head a bit more down into the demonology tree, because having improved health stones, the improved Void Walker as well, since we are kind of questing alone, heading down this route is probably the slightly more viable option in terms of questing. But we need to get 5 points in this tree first before we head down to the second one. I started playing World of Warcraft in 2019 when they first re-released Classic. I don't know a huge amount about the Burning Crusade or any other expansion packs. But in terms of Classic, I'm quite familiar with probably early to mid-game content. I've only got to max level a couple of times. Well, that's a bit of an over-exaggeration. I got to max level in Classic on the first re-release of Classic. And
Light be with you.
I currently have a level 61 priest, which I'm playing with my partner. So we'll be heading over into Burning Crusade content soon. Back in around 2019-2020, I did give retail a try. But the initial experience was not the vibe. And I kind of just fully dismissed retail as really, unless you're doing late game content, it's not very new player friendly or kind of leveling experience friendly. And for me, I adore the leveling experience. I have a lot of alts. Because I do enjoy the leveling experience. But over the last couple of days, I have decided to give retail another go because they have had multiple looks and reworks of the initial starting process as a fresh player in retail. Now it's still oddly rapid and in a lot of ways extremely easy. And it's a lot of information to take in at once. Because like I don't fully agree with every level up, you not seeing your trainer and them automatically putting things on your bar for you, because it stops you learning about what your character is learning. So those aspects I'm not a huge fan of, but that's more of a disadvantage to anyone new going into retail. You loved arts, leveling helps you prevent burnout. Yeah, it's why I'm trying retail at the moment, because I've done so much with my priest. And Riven, what information are you looking for? I will gladly provide. And we're doing this series, and I am very much obsessed with WoW. I thought I'd give retail a go. Currently we are playing World of Warcraft Classic, The Burning Crusade, but we are currently in Classic content. But yeah, I have a lot of ults. I can show you my ults. Let's hand in this quest really quick. So bring me 15 red leather bandanas and I'll pay you well.
Light bless you.
Nice work, human. Very PC of them. Please accept one of these items as payment for all your hard work. So, I have a couple of add-ons that do this look. So pawn is the one, P-A-W-N, as in pawn shop. Gives you the information of how much of a percentage upgrade it is. The aesthetic is from Dialogue UI, and the other information is also from like Auctioneer and things. So this would be a decent upgrade for us. We would lose 1 intellect. So these pants have got 2 spirit and they increase damage and healing done by magical spells. So they're very priestly pants. Cloak wise, armor and agility, which isn't too bad. It might be the pants, in all honesty. They're a little bit more priestly,
Go with honor, friend.
but they're still good pants. So you can also do this. Because yeah, we do get 1 spell power. So if I hold shift over an item, it does the comparison as well. Oh, new gloves. And we can disenchant these. You have 2 mains, 1 undead warlock and 1 gnome mage. Yeah, I really want to do more horde stuff. But it's one of those things, like, I've sunk so much time into the alliance side that I do struggle to jump over to horde. But me and my partner were chatting, and next time they do a fresh start, whether it's Classic Plus or we get brand new Classic servers, we're gonna go horde. And I also want to do a playthrough exactly the same as this, but on the horde side, and I'd probably do an undead